Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting the twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Stop right there at the line with no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. And the ball is hauled in. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
They'll try to run for the first down. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them the third down. They load up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this fact of coming up with that conversion.
The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Makes it second and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Fourth down completion to the running back. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player. But he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown.
An aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not through it at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And Miami offense is back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, Chris, it's a nice positive game, but let's face it, you're in the national championship, they've got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And the field goal unit comes out there. Check the down marker. It's third down. Does the coach think it's fourth down? The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. Now it's third down and goal for the offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
Just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Razorbacks. No chance to catch him.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going?
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Being set. Here's 2nd down. To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the game just good enough for a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Nice grab. It's Jennings. They bring him down after a short gain there.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Makes a quick catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. And the Canes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Going with the old counter run here.
But the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. Drops back in the gun. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
They've converted both 3rd down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And here comes a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. First down here for this offense. Here comes a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Going up for the first down to the 37.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's showing what he can do.
And the Razorbacks with first and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback. He able to pick up big yards in the first down for the Hogs. Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
They'll try the option play here. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Now it's second down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. This quarterback on fire today. So the offense making now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And now they'll set up for the point after. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Now here's the toss play. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Love to watch his quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. We'll see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before that. Going for a big play downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Dumps it down in the back. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. First down and 10. They'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's going to take another shot right here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
He's throwing for it. He's escaping the pocket now. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
They're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Miami offense is back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. The Canes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to plow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
First down. We're going to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup, trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Short connection to the tight end here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite hit there. Brought down at the 2. Coming up, second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Canes. This offense really clicking. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Bringing it out. It's Griffin. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up the first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks out of the crowd into open space. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the back now goes in motion. There's the handoff. Breaking tackles. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well, This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Powers through the tackle. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards.
Touchdown Hawks. Still no answer for this offense. That's a crucial touchdown. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Trying to extend the play. On the run here, taking a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give the receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got a man down the middle. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. The Hurricanes come to the line to run the hurry up. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. The receiver makes the grab. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Canes are on the move here. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Gets rid of it on the move. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
Looking to throw again. He's moving out of the pocket now. And this pass is on target. Caught. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Here we go, national championship game, fourth quarter, one possession game. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the back.
The ball is loose. When they pick it up, it's still a live ball.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. Using his legs here. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 4-yard line. And the Razorbacks have first and 10 here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made, but the defender grabs him behind the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He'll take a deep shot here. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30.
Here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
One man in the backfield will get the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called by the defense their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. So on third down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Defense is coming after him. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. The Hurricanes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in a game, you're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Finds his target. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First down and 10 now. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Great footwork. A big opening now. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Made the defense look slow that time. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Second down play coming up for this offense.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive.
It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5. The Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. We reach the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. The Canes will have first and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. And they stop him, but not before. An explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jennings. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Second down, looking to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for a first down and goal. The Hurricanes line it up with first and goal. There's the snap. Looking looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown for the U.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side. Well, they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Arkansas Razorbacks.